Hello and welcome, my lovely Libras. This is your card in the tarot, the Justice card. It is the card of 11. It is the card of balance, the scales, balancing the scales. So this is the message from Spirit, is that right values will bring rewards. Absolutely. Very John Wick, Liam Neeson kind of energy, very James Bond energy. I've always felt this from you, Libras, and it is beautiful. Definitely give a Libra the right, and they will just go haywire with it. It's amazing to see what a Libra can do. Okay, this is also your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 15th through July 21st, 2019. Cancer is all up in the air, so this is going to be the week of Cancer for us. There's so much Cancer above us. We must be feeling it. All right, this is also a general reading for my Libras and will not apply to all. Keep in mind that even if the situation or story doesn't always fit exactly, sometimes the Spirit messages will, especially collective messages for my Libras, because you're all kind of in it together, in it to win it together. So definitely try and hang around for the whole reading and see if you find something for yourself there. Okay, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, and nurturing our dreams and callings. Again, this is all about the week of Cancer. The Cancer card is the Chariot in Tarot. It's all about movement, taking charge, and reaching for the stars. All right, Venus did move in Cancer on July 3rd, and that'll go through July 28th. And this is a period of emotional vulnerability. We're seeking stable, secure, and affectionate domestic life. So, but we did have Mercury retrograde on July 7th. That's Mercury retrograde in Leo. Mercury being the planet of the mind. In Leo, choosing your own adventure, taming your inner beast. But expect a long adventure. Think Jason retrieving the golden fleece. But Mercury retrograde moves into Cancer on Friday, July 19th. And that is, have you been careless about your feelings? Especially in the work you did in the shadow period and early Mercury retrograde in Leo. On the 16th of July, Tuesday, we have that full moon in Capricorn. It is a paternal full moon, but that energy balances against our new moon intentions in maternal, yes, Cancer earlier in July. So trust your inner values, especially you, Libra, and definitely release blocks of self-doubt. So a lot going on in the skies, a lot in our emotions and our feels, Libra. What are you bringing to the world of justice? What are you balancing in the world? You're not moving forward in something spiritually and fulfilling. You feel like you're blocked somehow. Definitely can use that Capricorn, buck moon, full moon energy coming our way. You are going to move forward, and it's because you're going to take some sort of leap of faith, my Libras. This is definitely spiritual fulfillment. This is kind of like the craftsmanship of your life and also the craft of your life. But it is an upright, and it is absolutely you doing that work. But it is a sense of doing that work. You no longer do the work in your garage or at the desk in your bedroom. You're no longer in that position. It's like you're moving forward into more public sphere, like you're either working for somebody or your work will be on display. A lot of times they talk about craftsmanship, having their own shop, is the tarot, and it's very, it's all about like people kind of coming together. You've made a decision, and it's kind of becoming obvious in the physical world as well. That's really how I typically read that 3, is that you're doing work and people are seeing it. People are seeing the changes within you. People are seeing the results of your labors. It doesn't have to be physical work. I do know a lot of Libras are social workers. My poor dears. My poor dears. I think they have the only justice balancing sentiment to get them through such a thing. It's why I do have them as James Bond or Liam Neeson. It's that energy of, yes, okay. 10 of Cups, which is crazy because you just made some very small movement forward, but something in love. Let's get some, I'm going to pull another card on that because that's like a wowzer card. a completion in love. It's like you're, very often it's like this kind of work with the Clovers that you were afraid to do, that you hesitated about, that you couldn't decide about, indecision. You made that decision and you moved forward, and you took that leap of faith to do it, because there is some risk to your ego here. But Libra, it looks like whatever you're doing is adding to your love and your tribe. This is like finding the perfect roommates, maybe school roommates or work roommates, office roommates, because this is also the CEO card. It's the same. It's doing work. It's perhaps it's doing work that, it's doing work that's becoming public, that's becoming obvious. And these are values. These are people saying you do things. I don't know why, but I just thought of Noah building the ark. It's like, once you pick up all that gopher wood and have it stacked in your backyard, you're going to have to start building. It's going to become obvious. Obvious. Oh, wow. So you have a lot of indecisions, a lot of decisions to make about these things that are coming to you just because you're making efforts, and it is going to make you celebrate. This is a celebration of you standing alone, though. You're with others, but there's something about it that makes you stand out by yourself for sure. This is like just things hitting fulfillment. This is the marriage card, but it's only the marriage cards because you've been doing the work. This feels like more like a marriage to work. If you're planning a wedding, these are definitely wedding planning cards. Is the 3 and the 4 right together? If you're engaged, you're definitely planning a wedding. And because 3s are the chaos of plans. It's like planning that big party, your life shifting this way and that way to actually get something, accomplish some major thing, get through that 5 and that major event. And 4 is definitely making it come into fruition. Okay. You gotta face some truth right now. So, that is to get into your power. You are, I have this card, it's upright. So it says you need to get into your power to find this truth. You know what the truth is. Yeah, new beginnings in work and balancing your finances. Ace of Clovers, 8 of Diamonds. Ace of Clovers is in reverse just because what you left behind has left you injured. But this is like you're free to move forward. It's like you've paid off your student loans, or you have been accepted to college, and now you can drop your whole life and just go. It's just you're making a movement forward, like a major, you just have the, I don't know, it's like you got a new job and now you have time to work out. It's that freedom. Suddenly you have time and especially ability to move forward. It's here, so you should be stepping forward and you're absolutely excited about it. And you're balancing your finances. This might be some kind of expensive venture you're trying to get into, but it does seem like you're coming into, you're really just coming into the work of knowing your work, of knowing your heart. New beginnings in love, obviously, because you've closed that 10 of Hearts. I feel like that was you closing a relationship. Damn it. I dropped a card. And this is such a good reading. I don't want to stop it. Hold on. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm so glad I picked it up. It's a 10 of Diamonds. Okay, yeah. Your wish come true, luxury. You've picked a path in your life. It feels like this very Jupiter retrograde energy that we were feeling in Sagittarius. Jupiter retrograde ends in August, but this feels like I made the effort. I just put in the work. I just put my head down and did the work. And now I'm just ahead of the curve. My life is just falling into place. It's like that chariot movement of Cancer, that energy. You use it. It's there for you. And sometimes it'll press on you because it's there for you to use, and Spirit knows you need it, but we're not using it, and that's when we feel pretty miserable. I can guarantee it. That's when you feel like the most miserable in your life, is when you just do not acknowledge. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. This is you and your energy, like I said. Removing blocks. Removing falsehoods. 7 of Swords is removing those falsehoods in your life that hold you back, or they tinge your free will, if that makes sense. It's something you have to face. Often it's a truth we have to bring into our own. Again, doing your work in your power. Oh, geez, these cards are just flipping like crazy. Because these threes, this movement, this joining, this energy, you will get it. All right, Knight of Hearts is a wish come true. This is going to be a wish come true. This work, clearly this is a work reading, but it is absolutely a wish come true. I don't know if you got a certificate or a degree. It's just like this sense that all the boxes are checked and now you're just running forward. There's no stopping you. Something came in for you, a wish come true, some kind of like either you're getting paid enough, either your channel monetized, your YouTube channel monetized, or something is coming in for you. And Spirit says, do the work. Because it's now. You do have that. You will get a message. I believe this is a message in love. But this doesn't feel like romantic love. It feels like, you go, girl. Or, oh my God, dude, I saw you on TV winning that award. Or, I don't know. It just has that sense of, I heard you finish that shit up, man. Are you going to be free to hang out even? Oh my God, we're so proud of you. You'll be making so much money. Ooh, you are going to go Queen of Swords on it full bore because you're letting go of a lot of crap. There's things you put up with in your life either because of your, because you felt stuck, but because you're moving forward now, there are things you're like, okay, if I'm going to move forward, I can't have this like, this doorstop kind of people around me, dream killers around me, lazy people, people. Oh, well, I guess that's life, those kinds of people. This is that very driving energy. Libra and Aries are opposite signs. I feel like you're pulling on that as well. Leo is in Mars above us, and that is the kind of energy boxers love. I know that a lot of boxers beat down their enemies because they look at them as beating down the enemies in life. They could not, taking justice. And I do know, Libra, you must love that energy. And with the opposite of fire, yeah, new financial beginning. So you're also going to be able to pay some bills after a bit here. But it is going to take, this is like kicking out a roommate, for goodness sake, or a young child, or just getting a place on your own even feels like this with this 8 of Pentacles and this 4 of Hearts, the stabilizing card of your home energy. Perhaps you are giving an offer, but it feels more like you're taking away the offer with this 9 of Swords. It's like there are things that need to go because they hurt like fuck, and no thank you. No, I have no reason, to stay in limbo. And I think you're very nice about it, Libra. I think you even tell somebody. I hear you telling somebody or saying, if you don't like limbo, then you got to do something. That's it. People are like, how did you do it? I just did it. I just did it. Even though they were in limbo, you're these people that you're going to have to let go. You were in limbo, but you were still doing work. When they went home and slept, I have this like feeling of people meeting, at the bar every day, that King of the Hill feeling, meeting by the fence every day and having beers. Sure, you hang out with them. They're great people. They're lovely people. But when they went home and passed out and went to bed, you went home and did homework, or you went home and did reading. You went home and built whatever you were building for your channel or your craft. You did not just go home and laze it up. Yeah, so you're still moving forward. This is an indecision, a hesitation, and I understand because you have a lot of emotional movement right here. Even though you have so many victories at work and in the work you're doing and the success you're finding, it's not going to be super fast, but it's not going to be super slow either. It is going to feel like a landslide and then a rise and a fall for at least the first year. But it's you're not really sure how to take this new value. You're not appreciating it because your personal life is so opposite. Your personal life was not supporting your work life, and and it's just, Yeah. You got to balance your, you got to reset your boundaries and understand what you're moving into a very purposeful work, Libra, and it's something you've wanted for a long time. It's something you've been working for. It's definitely something you've put effort towards. And it's hitting your spirit in all the right places, but you do need to decide what you're pulling in, what you're pulling out of you. Master your energies around you, your time, who you hang out with. This is a complete mastery of how you like just day-to-day life. And I always view it as like an octopus, like reaching out and pulling in and pushing out many different things all the time, considering what is coming into you and what is leaving you, because and blocking what you don't want and surrendering to what you do. So yeah, Libra, it's a little melancholy, but you are absolutely finding your place in the world. It's a dream come true, a wish come true. Definitely. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Libra. Please like, subscribe, comment, tip, and donate should the spirit move you. Again, my link is paypal.me/BridgetCloverQueen. And thank you for watching, my lovely Libras.